Hello, Krysis X2 Light here, and welcome to another part of Let's Play Pokemon Diamond Randomized. In this part, Sisyrk is gonna go help out his rival. They asked him first, so yeah, he's gonna go and lend a hand. Then he's gonna learn what it means to take to the skies. So with that said, let's dive right in. My sounds kind of muffled. Checking the team. I got rid of the Pokemon egg we had because of the fact that, well, we found out what was going to hatch for it, and it was a very fishy surprise with Krysis. But yeah, here we are. Right off the bat, we're going to help out our rival. Hi, Sisyrk. Please, can you help me? I dropped my Pokedex by accident and Team Galactic found it. Now they won't give it back. Please, I need your help. Team up and battle with me. Sure. You and your Pokemon together with me and my Pokemon? United like this, our dream team has no chance of losing. I'm not letting those bad people get away with their dirty deeds. So here we go. That Milotic is back. Ooh, Dugong. That's a beast of a Pokemon right there. I'm pretty sure that Milotic can no longer hear its trainer's commands. Assist. And she used Stomp. That means there's a Pokemon on her team that knows that move. The Milotic, you are gonna be a problem, aren't you? Yeah, that Milotic doesn't even have eardrums anymore. Nice. Done in by two kids? This isn't right. I should have kept my head down and just watched our warehouse. Aw, that stinks. Our Pokemon are chumps. We should get new ones from headquarters. Who cares about some Pokedex anyways? Team Galactic is going to own all the Pokemon in the world? No, in the universe. Here, there, take it. Take your Pokedex. Those things we had in the warehouse have already been moved to Pastoria City anyway. So we'll say you'll get yours and run like the grunts we are. And away they go. What's going on? Why is Team Galactic out in the streets like they own the place? Sisyrk, thank you, sincerely. If Professor Rowan ever finds out that I lost my Pokedex, Ew, I don't want to think about it. So, Sisyrk, what are you going to do now? I am thinking of going to Pastoria City now. The Great Marsh there is home to many kinds of Pokemon. We're going to be heading in that direction ourselves. First, let's stop over here and get our thing. Like, talk to this guy real quick. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What have we here? You are so not from You are so not Team Galactic, and you're a little kid to boot. Those things we made with the energy we took from the Valley Windworks are already in Pastoria City. Huh? That's not what this is about. So yeah, we need to collect this. Even if we already happen to have it, it's story progression. If you don't collect it, the story doesn't go anywhere. But hey, since we have it now, let's make use of it. We're gonna give it to Aerodactyl or Rayquaza. Coin flip. Don't get my coin flip app. So this is the coin flip app that I use. So let's see. There you go. I want to change the coin. So let's see. Heads, I give fly to Aerodactyl. Tails, I give it to Rayquaza. So here we go. I'm going with heads. Okay, Aerodactyl it is. With the move fly learned, we can now go almost anywhere we want here in the Sinnoh region, and this is how big the region is. It's so big, it has a whole island next to it. We're not going to get to this area just yet though. That's endgame. But here, we can see a lot of the areas we go back to. We can go back home to Twin Leaf. We can pay a visit to Rowan and Sandgem, and so on. Hey look, it's Iron Island. So let's follow Dawn. Hey, what's up here real quick? I never actually checked up here. Antenna. Big building. And hey, an item bar. We'll get that with Krysis. That's an item that's already in our inventory. What is this building? Galactic Veilstone Building. We dream of the universe. We'll come back here later. Nice to see if there's a big old building there, just like the one at what's it called? What's it called? Eterna City? Yeah. So let's just beeline it from south of this route. Ooh, berries. We already have those. But let's go ahead and water them anyway. They're growing here, maybe so water them. I feel bad if I don't water those berries and they like have that tan coloration going with the wall. Have that sandy color with the soil. So here's Valor Lakefront. There's guys here. Let's talk to them. We've been asked to keep everyone out of the lake area. Reason? I'm not too sure, but apparently to protect the lake. To protect the lake. It's nice to know there are still people worth admiring like that. I believe his name was Cyrus? That's suspicious. About suspicious as the lady here. What am I to do? I've gone and dropped my sweet key somewhere again. Oh, that's my sweet key. You found it for me? Oh, that's sweet of you. Thank you. Yeah, if you read the description of the sweet key, it mysteriously disappears from time to time and no one knows why. Alright, talking to her inside her house, she'll give you an item, but let's not bother with her. In fact, we have this establishment here. 7 Stars Restaurant. More flavor than you can wish for. I don't think they're open right now, though. This restaurant allows you to to engage in double battles with trainers that are randomly chosen. Now, this restaurant is a randomizer in and of itself because you don't know who's gonna be in this restaurant until you go in. But like I said, I don't think they're open now. Let's take a look. Are you open? I am so sorry. We're now closed. Please do visit while we are open. Okay, so they're not gonna be open for another few hours. So you can also visit. Guess who? Guess who lives in this? Guess who's staying in this opulent place? I'm not gonna bother telling you. You can figure it out. Also, that kind of weird. Like 213 has a weird thing going on here. Like if you go here, and then yeah, there's a trigger flag for Route 213, right? And then you go this way, and then just take one step and validly for. It's kind of weird that the flag for Route 213 goes up much higher than that. But yeah, if I didn't already have the sweet key, somewhere in this stretch of road between the stairs and the building down there, you can find a sweet key that the girl is missing. I'll show you guys where it is when we play as Krysis. Also, this man will heal you. Now coming down here, we have a lot more trainers to battle. New trainer class here, the Tuber kids. She is not a cyclist. Well, maybe she is a tricyclist. Wait, she is a little kid, and that is a big grass type. What's up, Obama Snow? Obama Snow there is the mascot of my sub YouTube channel. Also, my TV sounds very loud. I'll turn it down a little bit on my end. Kid, you're not the only one who's hungry. I play video games on empty stomachs. Empty stomach? I only have one. Imagine if a human had 2 stomachs. Wouldn't that be amazing? Hey kid, wanna fight? I believe this episode is gonna be about the battles, since we are engaging in a lot of battles from the Team Galactic grunts down to the kids over here. Can I land this hit already? Yes. Thank you, game. Thank you very much. Oh, doggone it. Another Pokemon with Flame Body for its ability. Let's just heal that burn. In the vanilla game, this kid, excuse me, this kid right here will have 2 types of Shellos on his team, but you have 3 Shellos. You'll have a West Sea Shellos and an East Sea Shellos. Now, what is the difference between the 2 Shellos? West Sea Shellos is mostly pink and brown, while East Sea Shellos is blue and green. Also, they have differences in their appearances as well. The pink Shellos has like a wavy pattern with its ears or horns. I think those are just ears or fins on his head, and the West and the East Sea one has more of a generic ear thing going at the top of his head. Fun fact about the Shellos line, for those that don't know this, but the Shellos line were originally going to debut in Generation 3. They found, data miners found an unused voice pack that could have been used for the Shellos line, including front and back sprites of Shellos and its evolved form Gastrodon, but only the back sprite for Gastrodon. There was no front sprite created for it. And it was going to be a combination of both West and East Sea versions, you know? So yeah, there's your fun fact. And one other thing, it was going to be water and rock, not water and ground, water and rock, because according to the PokeDex entry, it had a rocky shell. It had a rocky shell that it lost over time, which is why instead of being water and rock, it became water and ground. Oh, come on. I'm not tired. I don't want to go back to sleep. I just slept a full night. Ooh. So close to that level up. Are you a trainer? No, you're just talking about the restaurant. No, but you are. You have to be a trainer. Yep, there it is. There's the music. I could have used Air Slash, but Ice Fang deals more damage because Luxio has a higher attack stat. Don't be frisking me. Well, in all technicality, this man had 2 cats and a, I forgot what the first Pokemon was. Anyway. Not gonna dwell on that. We're just gonna yell at his humanoid cat. speaking of cats, we're getting another evolution. Here we go. Our Luxio has evolved into a Luxray. Hip hip hooray. With our Luxio finally achieving final evolution, let's look at the stats. It now has a higher attack stat, a higher special attack stat. It's actually more balanced now with defense and special defense being balancing each other out along with speed. And we now have the arena trap ability. Now we can also trap our foes and keep them from swapping Pokemon. This is also useful for Pokemon that roam the region. Like I mentioned before, the Pokemon Mesprit is a wandering Pokemon. So if we ever encounter a Pokemon like that, and it won't be able to flee from battle, it will be forced to fight us no matter what because of our arena trap ability. This house here, Dr. Footstep's house. Footprints reveal all. This is a rather interesting place where you can get another ribbon for your Pokemon. Let's pay a visit to the good old doctor and talk to him. Pokemon are quite easy for me to read. I need only to see their footprints and their innermost thoughts are revealed to me. Oh, you are skeptical of my claim? Then let your Grovyle walk in front of me right here. From its footprints, I will determine how it feels about you. So a Pokemon walks around. Some wild Pokemon frown upon others for traveling with humans. They jeer that the caught Pokemon have forgotten the wild. But that view is mistaken. They have just never met a trainer who could be a great partner. A great partner like Sisyrk, in other words. And that is what your Grovyle thinks of you. Now, I think it's in Platinum that he gives you a ribbon for that. But yeah, you can go there and get a ribbon from him. A footprint ribbon. It's shaped like a foot. And that's about it. We're getting close to Pastoria City now. Abra? Well, that's a Pokemon we haven't seen in a while. Enjoy the rain while we can. Once Grovyle evolves, that it's gonna change that ability. This man here, he can tell that there's an item up on top of the cliff there, but we can't get the item because we don't have the badge that lets us scale this wall here with this weird texture. So let's just go ahead and ignore it for now. Route 213, this way to Pastoria City. Now there are Pokemon here we can catch, so I'm gonna go ahead and run around a little bit and start catching a few Pokemon. Oh, hello there, Piplup. It's the region starter Pokemon. Piplup's data was added to the PokeDex. Number 7, Piplup, penguin Pokemon, water, height 1 foot 04 inches, weight 11.5 pounds. Because it is very proud, it hates accepting food from people. Its thick down guards it from cold. So we have another regional starter Pokemon. Isn't that great? Hello, Piplup. I actually do like Piplup. I'm very drawn to cute Pokemon. I love the Poplio line of from Pokemon's Sun and Moon. My own nickname for the Poplio line is Papa Poplio. Because it also takes the the pun for bubbles that pop. So Poplio. Papa Poplio. Also Papa, as in father. Loudred's data was added to the Pokedex. Loudred, big voice Pokemon, normal. Height 3 feet 03 inches, weight 89.3 pounds. The shock waves from its cries can tip over trucks. It stamps its feet to power up. You can actually learn the move Shockwave, by the way. So yeah, it's kind of a nice detail there. When the Pokemon start repeating, that's when you know you're done with the route. Oh hey, a Beldum. Beldum's one of the hardest Pokemon to train, not gonna lie. In the vanilla game, they only know one move, and that move is Takedown. That move was changed in a later generation to something that doesn't cause a Pokemon to knock itself out. I think it was changed to Tackle. Yeah, it was changed to Tackle. So yeah, Beldum's one of the hardest Pokemon to train, being a Steel Psychic type with a slow experience growth. Beldum's data was added to the Pokedex. Beldum, Iron Ball Pokemon, Steel Psychic, height 2 feet, weight 209.9 pounds. It converses with others by using magnetic pulses. In a swarm, they move in perfect unison. It's a leg. Oh, we filled up box 3. Nice. It's the almighty Bidoof! Everybody reveres this Pokemon like it's a Poke God. Bidoof's data was added to the Pokedex. Number 13, Bidoof, Plump Mouse Pokemon, normal, height 1 foot 08 inches, weight 44.1 pounds. With nerves of steel, nothing can perturb it. It is more agile and active than it appears. Hey, time to catch my mascot. Abomasnow's data was added to the Pokedex. Number 143, Abomasnow, Frost Tree Pokemon, Grass Ice, height 7 feet 03 inches, weight 298.7 pounds. It whips up blizzards in mountains that are always buried in snow. It is the abominable snowman. I'm going to take the liberty of nicknaming this Pokemon myself. Hope you don't mind. I'm going to stick to its original species name. Where's my select button? There we go. But we're gonna add a number to its name. There. And Piplup comes back. Now I'm gonna run and speed up the rest of the encounters to see if we can encounter newer Pokemon. And then we're gonna head to Pastoria. And hey, we got a Sisyrk. But that was a nice surprise to see a Sisyrk. Oh, it has arena trap. Doggone it. Oh well. I think the Pokemon started to repeat themselves. Yeah, the Pokemon started to repeat, so let's just go ahead and run and then get out of the grass real quick. There we go. Welcome to Pastoria City. Over here we have Pastoria Great Marsh Observatory Gate. We'll go there later. Let's talk to this guy standing here real quick. Grrr, this is so annoying. What is it, you? Oh, some kid who's only 3 gym badges. Little buggers like you should know to stay out of Team Galactic's way. That is a swear word. That is a swear word. Bugger is a swear word. It's a Scottish swear in a kid's game. I looked it up. It's basically the F word. His line of text was changed in the remake in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl to remove that word. Because that is a swear word. I mentioned this before that Game Freak has a problem with their with translations. That a lot of their games have words lost in translation, and sometimes words like these will slip under the radar. So, yeah. It's the same thing with the gym leader Viola in Generation 6. I'm not gonna say what her name translates to from French. You can look it up yourself. But yeah, just know that her name is not a nice name. It's one of the reasons why you can't name your trainer Viola at all. The game will not allow you to name your trainer Viola. It actually blocks the name because it has a filter on it. So yeah, this guy is basically just cursed us out. Now this package from Veilstone, where should I set it off? Yep, this is going to be a smashing job for Team Galactic. I know it's still gonna come here later, but let's see. No, there's no one around here. Okay, sometimes there's a trainer. I think there's a trainer, but she's in platinum. Oh, wait, sorry. She's a platinum exclusive trainer. You talk to her, she'll give you a PokeDex app for, you know, finding out if Pokemon like each other so you can breed them. Here we have the gym. Some berries. A place to teach Pokemon moves. The Pokemon. And that's pretty much about it. There's no house on there. I think a lady gives you something. But we'll do a more in-depth tour when we play as Krysis. For now, we made it to this place. Let's check out the new Pokemon we caught, starting with box 3. Let's start with this Piplup that we caught. Sassy nature. Hey, that kind of goes with the fact that in the anime, it does act pretty dang sassy. Likes to relax, likes bitter food. Oh, it has Drizzle. That's nice. That's a nice ability for a water type. Knows Confusion, Refresh, Bind, and Charm. Not a bad moveset. You have a lax nature, likes to run like sour food. We always saw that ability kick in. You have grudge, lucky chant, bounce, and luster purge. Okay. And yeah, that was the last Pokemon of box 3. Now let's move on to box 4. Let's see, you have a sassy nature, mischievous, likes bitter food. Water absorb. Oh, that's cool. Restores HP if hit by a water type move. Well, that negates one move that can do damage to you. You have detect, imprison, icicle spear, and knockoff. Now, if you had a nature that benefited your attack instead, yeah, that attack stat will skyrocket once you evolve. In this stage, Beldum is mainly a defensive Pokemon. Very slow and very defensive. But when it evolves, that the attack stat starts to take over for its other stats. Here we have Bidoof with a mild nature, somewhat of a clown, likes dry food. We saw that ability kick in. You have Lick, Frenzy Plant, Sketch, and Copycat. Now, this trace ability in later generations is actually very useful if you're trying to find a Pokemon with a Dream World ability, like in Generation 6. You can have a Pokemon with Trace in the front of your party, and if you encounter a Horde Pokemon, there is a 1 out of 1,000 chance that a Pokemon in a Horde encounter will have its hidden ability, its hidden Dream World ability. So there's that. My mascot Pokemon. He has a serious nature, highly persistent, happily eats anything. With magma armor for his ability. That's great if you want to have eggs hatch fast. And you have Rage, Swords Dance, String Shot, and Focus Blast. And that's it. That's all the Pokemon. We got an evolution in this part, right? So let's call it a part. And with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, comment on the videos, and I'll see you guys next time when Krysis makes her way to Pastoria City. So, take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you guys in tonight's live stream. I'm gonna be live streaming Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. We're gonna continue on in our pursuit of purifying our shadow Pokemon. Now, this episode gonna be this part is gonna be slightly different, and I'll let you guys know during the stream what's gonna be different about it. But other than that, though, we're gonna continue our pursuit of purifying Pokemon. So with that, again, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time. Much love from Krysis X2 Light. Take care. Bye bye. I like turning this on, okay? Bye.